Hello, we live, we live, we live. We live, we live, we live. My bad. Hold on. I had the thing to prop up too much. Plus 10 dB. Okay. Listen, I want to notes to self on AI. Serious talk here. This is, I know. It's like, what the fuck do I know, right? I think I know something, honestly. Sorry for the loud voice. I think I do. I I think AI is money. I mean, maybe I talked about with Galen the other day. Cat's out of the bag. People know this. Not everyone knows this. Yeah. I mean, I'm late to the party, but I'm not super late. Okay. I think in the party room right now, got a lot of intellectuals, obviously, wealthy people. But as I've learned from POE and many things, the real big money is not is not the early people in the Ponzi scheme. It's later on when CNBC and that delivers the shit to the plebs, or when the more practical applications come along. Like I don't want this sound so disparaging. It just like experiences. You look at like Google and all that shit, and like Nvidia and those stocks that have like risen to like extreme like values. Well, that's a bit weird, isn't it? If you ask me in hindsight, would you have invested in Google earlier, knowing how stocks works? Fuck yeah, I would. I recognize how good Google was when Gmail was out. I'm serious. I'm not like trying to toot my own horn. Like Google, the Yahoo was garbage. You just know instinctively. And why am I so bullish on AI? I watch a video. That's it. On how it actually works. That's it. I don't want to go too deep in it. I don't want to look at the market stuff. I think my experience is if you look at the end section of information when it's mass distributed to the masses. There's a lot of garbage in there, right? FUD, fear, FOMO, tits, muscle, big dicks popping out of your cock. Basically, like a lot of like attention grabbing, but not really like meaningful shit. You know what I mean? I know sex sells. Just have a lot of sex, we'll be done with it. But what if you really wanted to do, like, look at the math behind this, okay? But what is a neural network, deep chapter, and AlphaFold, okay? This is the example of how it actually works in computer science. I looked at it. It's profound. This is a very smart algorithm, if you ask me. Like, I've tried to solve many problems with algorithms when I was making an app, right? So I don't know how to write algorithms very well. I took algorithms class, so I do know what goes inside of an algorithm. I do know how the complexity scales that you learn in computational complexity. You learn O of N. And a lot of people couldn't even get that. I remember in my class, these smart people couldn't get it. I got it pretty quickly. So I'm not saying I'm gifted, but I did graduate pretty damn well in computer science. Like I got pretty good grades from U of T, which I've now learned later. This is an internationally renowned school. I thought it was just okay, actually. So, what the fuck is AI, right? Okay, watch the video. This is a great video to teach you about it, okay? You want to solve a problem. Like, it's a great example. You always start with examples to learn. How do you teach a computer to recognize three? Your brain can do it. What's your brain doing, right? It's a probability network, if you ask me. Yeah, right? It's like everything is a value 0 to 0.1. All these neurons. They feed the next one in, and it keeps going on. I don't know the details, okay? I'm not an AI expert. Just, I want the rough picture of what's going on. I'm asking questions to myself, is this complex enough to warrant investment? Is this interesting enough to warrant investment? Does it have practical applications in humanity that are worth investment? And for all of that, I say yes. I mean, I am a little bit excited, yes. This is the first time I've ever seen this, actually. I don't know. I've seen ML pop up in iOS development, the STK, going all the way back to 2017, they started putting ML. That's a long time ago, my man. I mean, like, sorry, I say my man, I don't know who I'm talking to. Long time ago, iOS was already kind of pumping out ML style. I ignored it. I didn't know what to do with it. Didn't take the class. Not on CNBC yet. So the question was really, how can you recognize number 3? You put a neural network where each line feeds the next one in a kind of a. This is how your brain must work. Sorry, the way that they're lighting up. Is there even like a good video, like a section like that?
One of those 700 problem at hand.
Like this.
One thought experiment that is at once fun and kind
By the way, this is just for one little task called 3. Recognizing 3. When you know how computers scale, this is a very, very, very tiny of a big. Yes? If people, I cringe when I hear, oh, computers can be, quote unquote, smarter than humans. Because how do you define smarter? What even is smart? Just because you get good grades in school, does that mean you are smart? Or it just means your neural network is so good at passing, at getting good grades? Yes? You're good at studying. You're good at beating a How many examples of actual geniuses got shitty scores in elementary, for example? Einstein, yeah? Einstein's had a very beautiful neural network, right? His brain. From now on, going forward, I can only see as human brains modeling something like this. Honestly. How complex is it? How accurate are these neurons? Can it rearrange itself? As adaptability. Yes?
I personally find this satisfying rather than just treating the network as a total black box.
When I look at this and how this guy is explaining how a computer would do it, I can't help but think that's how our brains do it in some level too. I'm not kidding. I actually feel like a resonance in my fucking cells. Neuron activation, like Jazz just put it. The math behind it. This is not complicated. This is just a scalar multiplied by things added up, summed up, weighted sums. Yes? And a bias added in. It looks daunting. It's not. It's just I add up a bunch of weighted shit to give you a value, add a bias, plus or minus, multiplied by a scalar. Okay? Which is just one of these links to do the math on that one. Giving you this. It looks crazily fancy. It's not. It's just this represented as this.
Code? Both.
Now this part I have to get intuitive knowledge. How do you code this in? Feed forward, right? So you take this thing, takes an input, applies a matrix thing, gives you a final value, feeds to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one like that.
A lot simpler and a lot faster. Involves 13. Does it take on that challenge?
There you go. See?
How
does that not look like how your brain works?
Does this network learn the appropriate weights and biases just by looking at data? Well, that's what I'll show in the next video. And I'll also dig a little more into what this particular network we're seeing is really doing. Now is the point I suppose I should say subscribe to stay notified about when that video or any new videos come out. But realistically, most of you don't actually receive notifications from YouTube, do you? Maybe more honestly, I should say subscribe so that the neural networks that underlie YouTube's recommendation algorithm are primed to believe that you want to see content from this channel.
Crazy, right? That's why I think the thing has feed. I remember the feed of YouTube being fucking insane. The big oh my god moment was when this YouTube played matchmaking between myself and a guy called Galen, and I'm gonna sound like hyperbolic, but he kind of saved my life in a certain way. I'm not joking. It was just through Path of Exile. I was like making build videos, very low point in life. And now I'm back playing piano again. Funny how that shit works, huh? You don't feed yourself pills. By the way, way, to do some piano, I'm just playing random chords. And then you get a nice piano. It just sounds, I think it sounds delightful. But I never know. People might think this is garbage. The one thing that AI can't do, they said, right now is this. Intuition. Maybe eventually. Not yet. At least our brains still do have value. I mean, we came with the system itself anyway, right?
Anyway, stay posted for more.
So this is a mathematical, rigorous element of AI. It ain't hocus pocus, all right? It is a science. Look at it. It's mathematically rigid to me, in my eyes. Of course it is. You're saying IBM, Google back this shit and it's hocus pocus? Not possible.
Thank you very much
What
to
if?
everyone supporting these videos on.
Now, this dude's telling you,
All of the world's biggest problems, from climate
this
change.
is where the juicy business thing comes in. How far does that model go? How far, if this can solve recognizing 3, yeah, baby, right? Baby can do this, right? Yes, but computers scale. And there's more advanced models than just this. Believe you me, the terrifying. I look at a computer chip today, okay? The one in my computer, the AMD chips, the Intel chips that drive graphics, they're so tiny. You're telling me all that fucking computational power is in that tiny space? Impossible, is what I say. In relative sense, the cooler that cools it down, a big block of metal as a heat sink plus a fan, it's crude in comparison. The size of a cooler by total weight volume must be at least 500, maybe more, like 10,000 times the size of the CPU, and they're paired up. Interesting. TSMC. I'm biased. They're Taiwanese, but they have the fab processes. Now Trump is doing. I know the endeavor. Bring the chips back home. Not gonna work. TSMC has too much of a fucking lead. They have to bomb Taiwan. Like, they will just destroy all the fabs. Military intervention. Yeah, then they're fucked. Again, muscle in the end, huh? I don't think they'll ever do that. Because they're all gonna fuck themselves by doing this. The best defense, when someone's attacking you, you just have to set up a situation where if they attack you, they're fucking themselves. That's it. Nobody wants to fuck themselves. All you have to do is engineer a situation where that condition becomes true. Example, Gracia. I was getting review bombed by bad competitors. Every time they did that, I wrote 10 on theirs. 10 on theirs. They stopped. It was like magic. It was a revelation to me that by being a dick, when they're a dick, you be a bigger dick. And they stop being a dick. You respond to dickness by being a dick yourself. You don't respond to dickness by being soft and saying, I'm a nice guy. I won't ever do that. That's the wrong attitude. Because they'll just keep doing it more and more. Hard thing to do, though, if you're a nice guy. That's why I stopped being a nice guy. I'm very vicious on people. I don't take pride in it. It does feel horrible. But sometimes I respect people who are willing to feel horrible for quote unquote the greater good. Ever remind people of that? Reminds you of people who like the military guys who everyone wants to hate on because, they offend my moral sensibilities. They may have also bought you world peace for 10 years. They face that problem in Game of Thrones, by the way, when everyone likes Ned Stark. Oh, Ned Stark, he's so cool. He's a good guy. Sticky, いい人だね. Well, Ned Stark is a bit of an idiot. No joke. Sorry. That's the point of that's why he gets killed. Listen, moral to Ned Stark lovers. Okay? You get fucked by power, by people who are willing to sacrifice their morality to achieve something. Yes, it's cruel. But I guess if you want to live in Disney La La Land, there's places for you on Earth that are very welcoming you, with open arms. Personally, I've been subjected to a great deal of violence from where you don't think it would come out. Mental hospitals, yeah? No joke. Never send your kids there. For whatever reason, no matter how sick they may seem. No joke. That broke my relationship with my family. You know what is weird? Maybe AI could have solved it. Ha, no joke. No, I'm serious. Why am I going crazy? AI, tell me. Yes, that's impossible today. But guess what? If 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 people could not solve it, maybe I'm being hopeful here. That's the whole point, though. Did you really think we could have graphics like this back in the 80s? Well, actually, yes, I did. You just, looking at how it improves every year, just extrapolate. But I mean, like, could I really imagine that, let's say, okay, you asked me, do you really think AI would be a reality by Maybe, yeah. This is within the realm of possibility. What really surprised me, we don't have flying cars, right? Electric cars, compared to this, is not much. I mean, electric cars is just another way to power a car. It's a bit overhyped. I'd sell Tesla. Tesla has been proven to be a car for Marcus Brownlee people. You bring that tech to the pleb car, and I'll think differently. You manufacture those batteries in a really different way. Bring it to plebs. That's worth a lot. As a status symbol car, hey, look at me, I'm cool, I drive an electric car. Worthless. Not worthless, but worth only so much as there are wealthy people out there to indulge in this. This shit is real. My neurons light up looking at computer neuron light up. They do. I can't. The way I use it is I just leverage an API for voice recognition, which is basically this. Okay? I'm watching YouTubes that are feeding me videos based on using a model that's based on this. Okay? The guy who saved my life was introduced to me by an algorithm on this site because of this. Okay? If this was very advanced, it could have saved me from perhaps 2 years of utter torture and pain because of stupid human judgment errors. Okay? Belief in religion, belief in, sorry, but yes, Christianity. Belief in just doctors are good. Doctors are always right. Pills are good. Pills are infallible. My life was screwed. Now, to be truthful, to make this answer heavy questions like, okay, I'm going mentally insane, what's wrong? That's a bit of a stretch. How do you feed the inputs? You have to only describe it in English, right? And there could be a billion possibilities there. I think that problem's a bit too hard. You need intuition. You need a really fucking large network, I can imagine. That's a bit terrifying. Because if every question in life is answered, is there even a point to living it at that point, right? When I talk to my friend Galen, when I think something's boring, I think there isn't enough neuronal activation. That's it. I told my friend Galen, it's a funny thing, when I talk to him for more than 3 hours, I'm tired. I feel like my brain cells have all like gotten exhausted from the exercise and gone bloop. Let me rest. I want to sleep. And boy, do I ever sleep well. I think sleep is when your neurons, they kind of like take what they've been fed this day and rearrange. That's why when I wake up, I swear to God, I have a brilliant idea. Like, I was talking about Galen yesterday about AI shit. Got into a bit of a heated argument at times. Wake up. I am only 300% convinced this morning that if I were to invest today any money, I'd actually go a bit dumb and go all in. I say, fuck the goddamn... I mean, if you want to play safe, you S&P. If you want to take a little bit of a risk, AI. I know. But, like, do you want to invest in phone hardware? What are your alternatives here? I mean, what I can see that are obvious. I mean, there's always fringe shit that's really interesting, but, like... And Galen reminded me of a rule that I think is very important in investing. Do not invest in things you have no clue about. Well, in this case, I do have a clue about AI. Not exactly. I've never programmed it in depth. I don't have to, though. I've programmed it enough to realize you take AI as a black box application software. Okay? You need it for something. Okay? That's the way I see it. A black box. A problem you need to answer. Okay? You don't know how to do it. AI will do it for you. And these are the hard problems that I could never code. Based on your view history on YouTube, these are the inputs. What are the sets of 10 videos that you would be most likely be interested in? Hairdressers go, you know what? My son uses TikTok and he's like, he can't stop because it's just psychic on what next video you want to watch. And it's omoshiroi. They say it's really interesting. Fun. You can have fun for people with this, huh? Now, doomers will say, look at those people on the fucking subway droning on their fucking, like, what is it? Shorts feed. Lame. I don't want AI. That doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. That's a human problem, not a technology problem. That's the application used in a bad way. Yeah? In fact, it's good to have that. Now you realize how pointless this shit is, right? Now you try to stop it. It's like saying, let's get rid of coffee, because coffee drains your fucking, it's not good for you, really, right? Nah. Take it in moderation. So, like, examples of, like, oh, it's bad, ban it outright. We'll look at prohibition with alcohol, yes? Too extreme, that point of view. Also, with music, creeps me out. People can make all kinds of music that's like, it's good. It's not real music, but it has applications for, well, I just want some intro fucking clip that's like really short and just wants to, have lyrics that I want. My God, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm a music fiend myself. I don't go snobbery going, but it's not the actual music with music echoing in an actual concert hall that's reverberating off real wood that has different echo patterns that come back at you different, fuck that shit. If you want a real performance, you go for real performance, I will not use that excuse to shit on a tech that's not meant to replicate a real performance. It might get there one day. I'm just saying, like, that tech application is legit. For even creating music, who the hell would have thought this? For image recognition, for image processing, for voice recognition, I see it used by plebs everywhere. That's why I think it's valuable. Because plebs need it. They don't even know this is up behind the scenes. That's why I think it's valuable. Path of Exile building. I fed it yesterday. Is FubGun bait? Google AI shuts up. No neural network for detecting bait yet. Does it mean it can never happen? See, also, Google has one advantage, eh? It has the entire internet on its servers. Yes? It has massive computing power. What inputs do you feed the neural network? It will feed the internet in. That's like saying you have the entire intelligence of the internet fed into an AI model. What kind of answers could you answer there? Is that how ChatGPT works? How ChatGPT works? And it gets traction? I'm sorry. SBI, unlock my fucking account. I want to put money into Google. As for the hardware that powers this, I see why NVIDIA is worth that much. Maybe their GPU cards aren't that great. Maybe NVIDIA is the real winner here, not AMD. Because GPUs are for games, and a lot of people don't game. And a lot of people don't need great GPUs. Yeah? It's fringe. But I can see a world where everyone needs AI or they can't fucking do shit. I do. It'll be sad. It's like our brains losing muscle because we are now leaning on something else all the time. But hey, I'm already like from just doing everything I'm doing now to sustain myself, I don't need muscle. That's why it's going away. No doubt it looks good in porn videos. It's our ancient Neanderthal brain at work there. Like here, the question would be, why would it sound better to just neither play this, but it sounds better to my ear that we should play that little embellishment on the bass line with an octave voicing. Thing is though, as AI gets better and better, even at piano playing, yes? What value is it to play the piano well? Well, if you can enjoy it for yourself, then look, for me, it's not even about the output of this activity, piano. It's not about the output. It is. If it's this, it's not fun. It's what kids do. It's not fun, not interesting. It's that when I play like this, I feel joy. Now, can AI detect when I'm starting to play and not play and add a bit of a... I think GarageBand's doing that a little bit, right? I'm going to check it out later. It'll add like a rhythm. I don't have to babysit it. Tempo about 80? Wait, what's my tempo what I'm going to play next? What's this? And you got 80, and then, let me see. I want to have a rock... No, just I don't give a fuck rhythm accompaniment. A girl I've been living with for like 20 years, and she knows what rhythm. She knows how I play. She knows what rhythms. She knows how to play the rhythm. She knows when to stop. She knows when to start. I don't have to babysit it. It just works all the time. It's money. I told Galen the other day, I don't want humans to collect my garbage. I think it's stupid. What a waste of human matter. Robots should be doing that. That needs AI. Right? Image recognition. Spatial recognition. What if shit goes wrong? How to handle that? Long shot from having no one driving the car, but at least at the very least, you just need one human operator to just handle shit when AI can't do it. Yeah? Like the truck bugs out and shit. Kill switch guy. You need a kill switch guy. Okay? He like goes, okay, this is fucked up now. Kill switch. Connie, your feet are too sharp. They hurt. Man, these little cats. Meow. Yeah, go. Connie. Yeah, come here. What a weirdo cat you are. Hey, Connie, don't do that. Don't play with the wires. Come here. Connie, what are you doing? She's my favorite cat, though. Man, you know how many times this cat, just when I was like feeling not good and lying down, just jumps on my, she like recognizes and jumps on my chest and just like purrs nonstop. It's like, funny is my wife never liked this cat. I think she was jealous. Honestly, she could tell there's a bond between us. Oh, I should switch songs. The Calvin Harris's. Topic. How can you get things right if you never get them wrong? I think when I was starting videos, like if I don't shoot up to 1 million subscribers in 5 days, I'm a failure. In other words, do you really want to get that many subscribers and views that quickly? It's good for money. I'm just saying it's good for your health, though. I have a prime example of how too much wealth can fuck you over in ways that you didn't think. Like, I don't mean, when I mean too much, I mean like it just volatility is too high. And it does affect people badly. I think for my kids, please don't ever win the lottery outright. It will fuck things up. And not in a good way. It takes a very, very, very grounded person to take that money and handle it well emotionally. Would you ever give a 5-year-old kid $1 million just to play with? You don't know, 10-year-old kid, a teenager. Hypothetically, do you think that I'll be better off? Random classroom of 30, individually, one by one. I mean, I think if their parents are good, right? Okay, let's take the parents out of the equation. Then what? I mean, you can't do that, right? Because their thinking is tied to their parents so heavily. I'm saying that's the point, though. What if they were an orphan? You give them $1 million, you know, like how much will they have left after 5 years? How many friends will they have lost? Would a few of them have committed suicide? Just ask yourself that. know. Hey, Chat GPT, I guess. Oh, I should start using that. I gotta try using it. But I think I did. I was a little bit disappointed though. I'm just saying that those are the front-facing demos. What I'm more curious about is what that man can do. Not him. This guy. This guy. Oh, that's bad for AI, huh? Nice, nice. If Microsoft is poaching, I won't say no more. If Microsoft is poaching, as in they're being dicks about it, I want to know what this guy's up to. I'm following this man for the next 5 years until he becomes an idiot, and then I'll stop following him. I checked with my friend Galen. You know this guy? He says no. Good. It means the hype is not there yet in the public. Good. If he said, yeah, everyone's talking about him, oh, fuck. The investment opportunity is kind of like, not sure. He's not even that known of a... I had to Google him. I had to have that moment where like, wait a second. No one's promoting this shit. Nope. Fubgun did not make a build video about this guy. He did not. Not yet. Good. The moment Fubgun does that, it's fucking over. The moment a celebrity starts talking about this shit, it's fucking over. It's over. They haven't done it yet, I think. I hope they'll never will. I hope they never will. Well, I hope they do. After I get my money in, then do it, please. Please do it then. Not yet, though. I'm very curious about what this man is. 48. Typically, men don't work after 65, or they kind of drop off. Even 55, 50, 60 is going to be a bit of a... He's got 5-10 more years of hard work left in him. Read his career. It's fucking genius. Except SBI wants to be a dick about my fucking investment account and locks it for trading for 7 fucking business days. Idiots. It's okay. September. Hey, question. Google. This is what AI can answer. Yeah? One of those rare things where I think it'll pull the internet. Oh, hey. One more open. When? What month is the best month to invest in stocks? Fuck you. It's July right now. Fuck you. God damn motherfucking SBI. I fucking hate you. Hey, is that true? April, July, October? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. It's not AI, but it's from one site. Google's like bowing out. April? April? July? I don't know about July here. That means it's going to go like this? Oh, shit. Possible. October, I'm not in October yet. Going back? July? It does go like that. Oh, fuck me. November? Nah, I would say like September. Moments in September. I felt personally that September, start of school, because parents need to pay shit for their kids' education. April, August, dips in August, dips in September. 23. March, July, really? July is peaked. August, September. April, July, September. September. August, September. I told Galen I think August, September best months just out of fucking my instinct. But I'm not always right. Look, you did September here. Yeah, not bad. I mean, not great. It looks like you're buying at the peak of the year, though. It was October. It would be here. October. Nothing beats March, though. March is the best. March? Like March, April? For sure, March, April. Because the election, right? Election? U.S. election. September. Events. September, October, yes. A little bit. But well, much better to buy in April. Still, yeah. July? I don't know about July. I mean, July is okay too. But I mean, if you're going to go for July, why not buy in fucking like June, or like April? I mean, if you're like late to the party, it would seem that waiting until September, October is better. I don't think July is that. Is it July that great? I guess so. What? Really? July. Yeah, in August, right? Historically, October. Anyway, that doesn't matter so much. When you buy here or buy here, okay, the difference between this and this, when it goes up to here, is no biggie. Yeah. Flat trading. Okay. All right. Yes. Use my location, Google. Jesus fucking Christ. Shut the fuck up about that. Anyway. Coffee time. That means stream's over. Don't want to stream forever these days, so no Path of Exile content, so stream over. Gotta do shit. I had a good time. I always have a good time streaming. I think streaming's big too. So stop streaming.